Next up, Zulekha Cara, who's head of Liquidity and trading at Yellow Card. Zulekha is going to be dealing with building a Pan-African crypto ecosystem and empowering women, promoting diversity and inclusion. Let's hear it for her. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and fellow pioneers in the evolving landscape of technology, I stand before you at a pivotal juncture, one where innovation converges with empowerment and progress aligns with inclusivity. I am Zulekha Cara, the head of trading and liquidity at Yellow Card, and I am honored to share my insights on building a Pan-African crypto ecosystem, empowering women, promoting diversity and inclusion. Did this change? In this talk, I will delve into the transformative potential of digital assets and blockchain. Throughout this presentation, I will unpack the essential components of creating a sustainable Pan-African crypto ecosystem. I will also demonstrate how digital assets can serve as a powerful tool in advancing economic empowerment for women across the continent by providing real-life use cases from Africa. In addition, I will address some of the current challenges and opportunities within. The blockchain industry in Africa has witnessed remarkable growth between 2021 and 2022, yet the representation of women in this industry is alarmingly low. Studies from December 2021 reveal that merely 5% of leading crypto companies are founded by women, with less than 10% of crypto funding partners being women. The crypto landscape in 2023 represents a mixed picture. While men still dominate the scene, accounting for approximately 70% of digital asset ownership, there is a rising wave of female participation. Women now represent 30% of digital asset owners, marking a significant increase from past years. This shift is not just numerical, but geographical too. However, this encouraging trend in ownership masks a persistent disparity in the industry's power corridors. The gender gap in leadership roles within the crypto and blockchain sectors remains starkly evident. Today, I call for a paradigm shift. We must eliminate exclusionary behaviors, provide equal leadership opportunities, and implement measures ensuring a safe working environment for women. By fostering an inclusive atmosphere, we pave the way for success stories. Diversity and inclusion are not just buzzwords. They are the keystones of innovation. A more diverse workplace breeds creativity and innovation. And research shows that having at least 30% of women in top leadership positions positively influences management culture. Before I dive into some of the progress and initiatives that Yellow Card is pioneering to support diversity and inclusion, I would like to share a bit of my own personal journey. Allow me to briefly share my journey into the crypto space, the challenges that ignited my curiosity, the pivotal moment when I discovered the potential of crypto, and how life-altering it has been for myself and my family. It was the end of 2015, beginning of 2016, back when Luno was still BitX and Bitcoin was under $1,000, that I first dived into the world of crypto. Bitcoin, infrequently discussed on radio or television, and it was then that I made my first official purchase in the crypto world. Not one that many would have expected as anyone's first crypto purchase. A4 Dominator miners mining the Script algorithm, tokens such as Litecoin or Dogecoin. I connected my miners into a pool that automatically converted everything into Bitcoin. From here, I started trading on a leading exchange at the time called Poloniex. To give you some insight into how small the market was, the site would crash every time it hit more than 16,000 users. But trading back then was so easy. You literally put crypto in, clicked buy or sell, and generally came out with a profit. Crypto, for me, represented financial freedom and opened my eyes to a world of possibility that I never would have imagined seeing in a lifetime. In 2018, my daughter was in and out of hospital, and I was able to leave work to be with her, something that I would have never ordinarily afforded to be able to do. After the dollar signs left our eyes, all I remember thinking about was the impact that crypto could have for our people, for women everywhere, and for our continent. We had a domestic worker from Malawi at the time who would save up money to send back home via a local retailer, and the fees were exorbitant. I remember wishing that I could teach her how to buy crypto and send it back home, but wondering how could I teach her daughter and what, if any, options her daughter had in Malawi. When I left work, I started a business called Crypto Traders, and I charged people to just teach them the basics of blockchain and crypto. I would cover the cost of the whole hire, but send them back the balance of their fees in what was many of their first Bitcoin purchases. I tried to teach businesses about the potential of Bitcoin and crypto and blockchain in their businesses via the Cape Chamber of Commerce. I consulted for IPEC in Zimbabwe and other businesses around Africa, eventually ended up advising for a cryptocurrency exchange that wanted to expand in Africa. After all the different experiences and opportunities, I eventually started working for Yellow Card, a company I chose to work for because they were actively bringing to life the vision and potential that I had seen for crypto in Africa, and I desperately wanted to be a part of it. Yellow Card, founded in 2016, stands as a pioneer in African fintech. With a presence in 20 countries currently and over 1.7 million registered customers, we are the largest and only licensed stablecoin on and off ramp in the continent. Among the company's core values shared in our weekly staff meetings include diversity, openness, Africa first, bossing up, customer-centric, and data-driven. As you can see, diversity is at the top of the list, emphasizing just how important it is for us as a company. Yellow Card's commitment to diversity is evident in our workforce, with over 44% of all staff being female, 33% of leadership being female, and all full-time employees holding stock options. Innovative products such as YellowPay bring low-cost solutions to everyone in Africa and abroad, allowing people, like my previous domestic worker, to on-ramp fiat in one location and send home Malawian kwacha to her daughter, whilst also allowing her daughter easy-to-use off-ramp solutions that might be specific to her country. Furthermore, we see the positive impact that supporting women, diversity, and inclusion has had beyond our staff and into our CSR initiatives. And we can also see this in the day-to-day use cases. If you look at our CSR initiatives, you will see that supporting women-run businesses is a priority for us. Yellow Card promotes financial education and innovation amongst women. Limited access to financial resources and education can hinder a woman's entrepreneurial potential in developing countries. By empowering women with financial education and resources and promoting women-led innovation, we can drive economic growth and create more equitable societies. Through our canvassing campaign in March of this year, we were able to give 100 branded umbrellas to 100 point-of-sale operatives in Lagos, a demographic mostly made up as women, as well as teach them how to make their first USDT transaction. These women make up an important part of the Nigerian finance system as they facilitate thousands of transactions daily in both rural and urban communities. This educational campaign will enable these women to experience new important opportunities for seamless transactions using blockchain technology. Most importantly, through the use of stablecoins, they are able to hedge themselves against the deflation and volatility of their currency, which, as you may be aware, is particularly devastating in Nigeria. As the saying goes, if you educate a man, you educate an individual. But if you educate a woman, you educate a nation. We all have a unique opportunity to leverage digital assets as a tool for female empowerment, particularly in regions like Africa, where traditional financial systems often fail to service women adequately. I will now take you through 2 examples of use cases where blockchain technology has positively impacted women in Africa. Benita from Senegal, or Mama Bitcoin as she is more affectionately known, created Blue Comme Le Mer, a fishing commerce platform and the first retailer in Senegal to accept cryptocurrency as payment. Her business connects fishermen directly with consumers, removing the middleman. In 2017, Benita had a dream of opening her village's first bakery in a small fishing village 90 minutes south of Dakar. Her biggest issue was money, and no bank would provide her with a loan, so Benita turned to Bitcoin as the solution. After purchasing Bitcoin in 2017, Benita did extensive research into digital assets and was able to generate returns that aided her in her business. Now, sardines, shrimp, octopus, and squid, anything that can be fished from the Atlantic, are available to buy with crypto on her platform. This blockchain vision extends beyond crypto payments. Benita has focused on making Blue Comme Le Mer into a decentralized platform where fishermen log their catches and consumers can see exactly what was fished and from where. Not only does this decentralized platform aim to streamline the fishing industry, but it also strives to undermine overfishing, a harmful yet common activity in West Africa's waters. Access to finance is historically the largest barrier to entry for women. With less access to capital and fewer assets than men, getting a loan to start a business can be extremely difficult. Many women in Africa also don't own property, so they have no collateral to offer in the loan application process. Yet, studies show that women manage credit better than men, and when invested in, women achieve a 27% credit turnover compared to 8% in businesses run by men. Credit is the main service of microfinance, and it is vital to the development of micro-entrepreneurs. Although the monetary value is small, it is sufficient to enable an entrepreneur to develop a business. Whilst credit alone may not be sufficient to raise an individual out of poverty, it is understood that credit is essential and can provide relief by enabling entrepreneurs with the capacity to expand their businesses. We have also seen an increase in DeFi projects catering to microloans and small-scale investments that can be instrumental to women who want to participate in the economy but lack access to traditional financial systems. Blockchain might also make it possible for companies to calculate credit scores using non-traditional criteria. In order to assess a person's creditworthiness, lenders can use immutable blockchain records as financial transactions. Personal information about an applicant is never compromised or made public using smart contracts. For our second case study, we have a young lady aged 19 in Zambia, fresh out of high school. She needed to raise money for university and to assist at home, so she started working for a website that paid in crypto. Over time, she accumulated enough crypto but had no way to cash out the money. She then started using Yellow Card in Zambia. Now she's able to send money back home as well as support her university, and she does so easily and at a low cost using innovative products such as YellowPay. Why though should businesses focus on diversity and inclusion? Studies show that gender-diverse teams perform better. A diverse workplace brings together individuals with different backgrounds, experiences, and perspectives. This diversity of thought fosters creativity and innovation as employees approach problems and challenges from different angles. When individuals with diverse perspectives collaborate, they can identify potential pitfalls, consider a wider range of possibilities, and make well-informed choices. This diversity in decision-making contributes to the overall resilience and adaptability of a business. Furthermore, employees thrive in an inclusive work environment where they feel valued and respected for their unique contributions. A diverse and inclusive workplace fosters a sense of belonging, which is crucial for employee engagement and job satisfaction. When employees feel comfortable being themselves at work, they are more likely to be both motivated and committed to their roles. Businesses operate in diverse markets, and a workforce that reflects the diversity of customers enhances the company's ability to both understand and meet the needs of a broad customer base. This alignment between the workforce and customer demographics is particularly important in industries where consumer preferences and trends are constantly evolving. At Yellow Card, we have witnessed firsthand the positive impact that having a truly Pan-African workforce has had on our customer experiences. Even within one continent or one country, we see a variety of different clients with different perspectives that want to feel heard and understood. Customers also increasingly value socially responsible businesses. Companies that prioritize diversity and inclusion not only improve their internal culture, but also enhance their brand image. A positive reputation for inclusivity can lead to increased customer loyalty and support, ultimately contributing to the company's long-term success. What, though, are some of the challenges that we face in the industry today? There's no denying that the crypto industry is male-dominated. You can see it in many organizations and at events. Look around us. The stats don't lie. They reflect the world that we see. Some of the challenges affecting change include the fact that many businesses have established cultures that may be resistant to change. Implementing diversity and inclusion initiatives requires a cultural shift, and employees, as well as leadership, may resist moving away from familiar practices. Individuals may also hold unconscious biases that influence their decisions and actions. Overcoming these biases requires awareness and training, and resistance can arise when employees feel uncomfortable confronting their own preconceptions. Defining and measuring diversity and inclusion in a quantifiable manner can be challenging. Organizations may struggle to establish meaningful metrics and key performance indicators to track progress. Lastly, attracting diverse talent is one aspect, but retaining that talent is equally crucial. Organizations may face challenges in creating an inclusive environment where all employees feel valued, leading to potential turnover. Addressing microaggressions is also key. Microaggressions, subtle and often unintentional discriminatory comments or actions, can undermine the inclusive atmosphere. Identifying and addressing microaggressions requires ongoing education and a commitment to fostering a culture of respect. As we envision the future, a thriving Pan-African crypto ecosystem promises economic development, financial inclusion, and empowerment. Whilst challenges persist, collaboration, education, and innovative partnerships will propel us towards undeniable growth in both financial and infrastructural realms. In closing, let us embark on this journey together, shaping a future where the rise of Africa blockchain startups heralds a new era of financial freedom and inclusivity. I encourage each and every one of you to introduce your daughters, wives, girlfriends, sisters, nieces, cousins, aunts, and female friends to this industry, an industry that is sure to shape all of our futures.